All right, I guess we are live. Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm the only one here. I don't know if anyone watching me, but I know there are some people watching me. Hello everyone. My name is Nilay, and I work at Google, especially in the Flutter Developer Relations team. Today, I'm so excited to be here. I want to thank all the Women Tech Makers Saudi Arabia and Google Cloud Group organizers for putting together this event on a Sunday, and also all of you who are watching. I know it is a Sunday evening for you. Thanks for watching me. I hope you'll have some fun. Um, so the reason I'm here today is that I work in the Flutter team, and 2 days ago, I think on Thursday, we organized an event called Flutter Day. So this year, all the in-person events and conferences are canceled, and we were like, okay, we didn't have any moment with the people, with the community. This is why we wanted to create a celebration, and we wanted to celebrate Flutter with all of you. This is why we did the Flutter Day. And then after that, the awesome community members such as Mace, and then there's Lama Alpha back in the backstage. They put together this event. Now I'm able to talk to you in this place. Thanks again. So first of all, I just wanna. All right, my presentation. Today, I'm just gonna talk about a little bit Flutter, what Flutter is, why it is good, why you should start learning if you know, why you should really enjoy doing that. And then if you have any questions, you can just ask in the comments. And then if you like, if everyone wants, we will play just a small game about Flutter, okay? So let me start my presentation. Okay, first of all, yeah, so since you are in this event, I'm sure you are familiar with the GDGs and Women Tech Makers groups, right? They are the awesome communities all around the world. They are run by volunteers, and they run awesome events around Google technologies. And before joining Google, myself, I was also a GDG organizer in Istanbul. I am originally from Turkey. So I was running the GDG Istanbul events, and then we started running Women Tech Makers events. Oh, like why don't we do this for the women developers in Turkey? And then we did women developers, women tech makers events. And then, of course, I had a full-time job. I was working for a software company, and people were asking me, why are you really spending your time like for these events, right? You already have a full-time job. You are not making any money from this community works. But I was like, okay, that time it was really hard to do any explanation, right? Why I spend a lot of time for these events. But actually, even then, I had a lot of benefits from them because, for example, because of these events, a lot of people knew about me. I get to meet a lot of people, and then a lot of companies, of course. If I wanted to change job, I was just calling someone, hey, I need job, and then they were just hiring me. Or like a lot of companies know me, so it was a really good benefit. But I still didn't know why I'm really doing this, and then why this is benefiting me. A few years later, my husband, who is also a software engineer, who got a job in the US, and we said, okay, we are going to move to US from Turkey. And at that time, I didn't know any English. Like I had to leave all my job, all the community works I have done in Istanbul, all the companies that I know. I'm gonna leave them in Istanbul, and I'm going to move to a new country, which I have no idea what's gonna happen. You know, right? Like I can't speak their language. Just all the imposter syndrome. Just imagine that. And then I started looking for a job here. Of course, I knew some people in Google because of the GDGs, and then I told them, hey, I left GDG Istanbul in Turkey, now I'm here, and also I'm looking for a job, just let you know. And then, like, sometime later, they say, oh, actually, we are looking for a community manager. It seems like you did some great job in the community, and we want your help. And I was like, really? Like, is it me? And I joined Google, and I never thought that those like communities and GDGs and that volunteering work was gonna get me a job in a country which I have no idea what to do. So what I'm trying to say is that like if you do something like don't expect that it's gonna bring something tomorrow. But if you enjoy something doing, do it good. Do it because you are doing it well, and it is definitely going to open a door for you. So keep doing whatever you like. Now today in the picture below, you see I'm in the Flutter team, and I work with the communities in the Flutter team. And what does it mean that? So there's a team who builds Flutter itself, and then there's a team of product managers who decide what's going to happen to Flutter next year. And there is my team who is called developer relations team. We are working with the communities, events, create videos, documentations, code labs, so you can all learn about Flutter. So this is, and I mostly work with the communities. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump into Flutter right now. But just before that, so you are here because of the Flutter Day and Flutter Day meetups. And Flutter Day was the event on Thursday. We had 3 live sessions on. Also, we released a lot of code labs, and there are a lot of meetups going on. So if you want to catch up on everything, this is the address. Just go there, watch the sessions, do the code labs, and you let us know how it goes. And so let's talk about Flutter now, right? Okay, I wear an Android t-shirt at home, but of course I work in a Flutter team. So Flutter is Google's new SDK from Google to build native and beautiful applications for mobile, web, and desktop from a single code base. And what does it mean, right? So just like think about a few years back, just look at the mobile development approaches a few years back. What happened is you had 2 options, right? One is you either build native applications, which means that you build really beautiful apps, high performance apps, because you specifically build those apps for those Android and iOS devices. You can use all the system integrations, everything, and your app is high quality app. But to be able to achieve that, the path is a bit costly. So you have to pay a lot of cost because you have to maintain different projects. For example, if you have to make a change on the Android app, you need to make sure that it works same on the iOS device. A lot of project management, different programming languages, different technologies. So yeah, you need some time and some costs and some budget to make that. Or again, a few years back, you could still choose cross-platform approaches, but the problem was that so those applications are not actually native applications. They are actually web applications put in the mobile shell. So it is actually web application works in the mobile. This is why it may not be the most performant or most beautiful app, because it doesn't use all the system integrations or power. Yeah, it will be fast, it will be less cost, but the end result might not be what you wanted. So Flutter just comes in that point that so it offers you best of the both worlds. And what it says that yes, you can build very native, high quality, and beautiful applications, but from one single code base and reach out multi-platform. So this is the thing about Flutter. This is why this is the offer from the Flutter, and it all comes from Flutter's architecture, because Flutter's layered architecture. Flutter is actually on the bottom is the engine. It is like a game engine, right? So if you look at the light blue part, it's on Skia and Dart. And then on top of that, there is framework part, and everything is written in Dart programming language. And this is the beauty of Flutter, because everything is a widget, everything is a layered widget, comes on top of each other. For example, rendering, gestures, or UI material widgets or Cupertino widgets, these are all widgets comes on top of each other. And if you want to make any architectural changes on your app, so you don't have to create everything from scratch. Instead, you just go to that point and you can start changing that. So this is the real beauty of Flutter, because so you can build apps very easily. And it is actually all because of Dart's programming language. So Flutter is actually has started at Google a few years ago as an internal project. A few web engineers, they said, okay, how we can get the web performance on the mobile devices. And then they started building Flutter. First, they used JavaScript, and then but they didn't. There were some limitations, and then they selected Dart. Oh, Dart is another programming language from Google, and then you can build great applications for that. Why don't we use that Dart? And now Flutter comes to today because of Dart. And when we talk about Flutter, we talk about these four pillars. So Flutter allows you to build beautiful applications because Flutter allows you to control every pixel on the screen. This is why you can build very beautiful user interfaces very, very easily, and it can use your device's whole power and performance. If you look at this application on the right, you see like a menu, like they slide on top of each other, and then the colors and the text and image, everything looks very beautiful, right? And it is so easy to build very nice user interfaces with Flutter because of all the ready to use widgets that are also custom widgets. So there are some applications on the store that got the Apple Design Awards, and they are built with Flutter. For example, Reflectly is one of them if you want to check out. And Flutter allows you to build fast applications because the code directly compiles to the native code on the devices. And this is why the app uses the whole power of your device. This is why the performance is really high. So there are similar technologies to Flutter, like React Native. It is all again a cross-platform approach from Facebook. But for example, the main difference between React Native and Flutter is that React Native uses JavaScript, and with JavaScript, there are bridges in between code and the device. So because of those bridges, there is a performance problem in that. But since Flutter directly compiles to the native code, there are no bridges, and the Flutter app performance is usually higher than others. And Flutter allows you to build very productive applications because of the very developer-friendly feature. For example, hot reload is one of them. So what happens is that if you make any change on the code, you will see the changes in the emulator or either on your device in a few seconds, and because of hot reload technology. So just think a few years back, right, when we didn't have these technologies. When you made a change, you needed to rebuild the app, and that rebuild take a few times, a few minutes, and you had to wait. But right now, you can see the changes only in a few seconds on the screen. And this gives you a lot of creativity and a lot of space to try new things, right? This is why it is so easy to try and build really cool things in Flutter. And there are some teams at Google, they rebuilt their applications with Flutter, and what they told us is that they had 3 times more productivity than before, and it is huge. And Flutter is an open source project. So this is also another video of Flutter, because of course there's a team at Google, they build Flutter, but there are a lot of contributors, external contributors outside of Flutter, who builds on top of Flutter. And for example, to make any integrations in the Flutter app, you use packages, right? And those packages are listed on pub.dev website. And if you look at that website, a lot of packages are written by external non-Googlers, people who are not working at Google. For example, someone needed something, and then they wrote the package, and another person used that, and they said, oh, actually, I could add this to this package, and then they just added that, and then it became it became a useful package which helped a lot of people. So this is the beauty of Flutter. And of course, a lot of stars on GitHub, because a lot of things going on GitHub. And like just since this April, there are 10,000 new Flutter applications on the store. So a lot of people keep trying and using Flutter. And of course, like other features, like you want your applications to be beautiful, you want your applications to be used by people, and the market is so competitive. This is why animations is one of them. So you want more interactive applications, and adding an animation to your Flutter app is just a few lines of code, because animations are also library in Flutter. If you want to look at some examples, you can check out this Mother of Dashes application. And also there are some external third-party tools such as Rive. For example, on Rive, now you can build an animation. So you can make a human, you can make them move, you can make them dance, and then you just put it in your Flutter app with easily because they made a lot of integration to make it very easy. And of course, web, right? You want to reach out your users in all platforms, and web is a huge platform. But to make the web applications, it is more tricky than mobile applications because there are more criteria that you need to meet. For example, your application shouldn't be janky. It has to be fast. It has to be working minimum 60 frames per second. And there are a lot of different browsers, and there are a lot of updates to every browser every day, right? You don't like that. And your application should work in all of them very consistently. And also your application should consistently be working with on all different platforms so your app looks nice. And to meet those criteria, Dart programming language is again a great choice. So you can make very beautiful and very consistent applications for web and mobile. If you want to check out this Flutter web application, I put the link here. You can just go and check that. This is a game. It is a fun game, and about everything in that is built with Flutter web. Flutter web is right now in technical preview, so which means that it's not ready for production. It doesn't mean that you cannot use that. You can still try to use, but it doesn't provide all the features. And hopefully sometime, I don't know when, we will have the beta or production ready version, so you will be able to use that. Don't forget to sign up for challenge. Yes, I saw that. Okay. So the exciting thing about Flutter is that a lot of big companies started using Flutter. Capital One is one of the big banks in United States, and then a lot of big companies in China actually started using Flutter. So I don't know if you know, but a lot of Google technologies are blocked in China. Actually, Google is blocked in China. So they cannot use Google services or technologies. So Alibaba just built their own version of Flutter to be able to use that. So this is amazing because they really like Flutter. But the more exciting thing is that a lot of teams, a lot of applications at Google are using Flutter. For example, Google makes money from Google Ads, right? Google doesn't make money from Flutter. And Google Ad application internally and externally customer application, they are built with Flutter. And Google released this new game console called Stadia, and Stadia application is also built with Flutter. If you saw that Nest Hubs, those Google Home devices, Google Home devices, their screens, their UIs are also Flutter. So this is the exciting thing. A lot of Google technologies also started using Flutter. And if you want to see some cool applications, we have a showcase page, flutter.dash-showcase. Please go and look at them. People created really crazy things. And let's say that you really love Flutter, all because of my presentation today, how you can start Flutter. So you can start a new application from scratch. You can have Android, iOS, and web applications. Or even if you don't need a complete app, but only a prototype, you just go and create your prototype with Flutter. Or let's say that you have an Android app, but you don't have an iOS app. Again, you don't have to find the iOS developer. Instead, you start creating your Flutter app so it works on both platforms. Or you can add Flutter pages into your existing Android app. This is again in the technical preview. It's not finalized yet, but you will be able to do that in the future. And the best way to start learning Flutter is the official documentation page. If you go to this site, you will see all the instructions. If you follow them step by step, you will have an example project working on your machine, and then you can start changing that app to make your app. And we also have a Flutter YouTube channel. A lot of great videos you will find there. But for me, Boring Show is really cool. Is a cool show because so what they do here is that two of the Flutter team members they sit down and they create a real application in front of camera. And all of the demos, everything works perfect, right? Everything works greatly. There is no bug, there is no debug, nothing crashes, and everything works perfectly fine. But in real life, when you're building your applications, it's not the case, right? We deal with a lot of problems, a lot of bugs, a lot of crash. And then in this show, literally those people like build real life applications. They crash, they go to Google, they go to Stack Overflow, they search, and then they try to build the real application. And this is a really cool show to get over the imposter syndrome. If you don't like the longer videos, we have also shorter videos called Widget of the Week. Every week you will see what a widget does in Flutter only in a few minutes. And now CodePen support Flutter. So you will be able to create some designs on CodePen without installing Flutter into your machine. You just go to CodePen and then CodePen/Flutter, and you will be able to create some nice designs with Flutter. And a lot of people created really cool things. Some of them, like I don't know if you saw on the Twitter, someone that are crazy people, they clone Netflix, WhatsApp, Spotify, like all these cool apps only on just like this browser without installing any Flutter into their machines. It's so easy. And of course, there's a free Flutter course we announced. I think we have only one more month left for this. If you want to learn Flutter in a different resource, I also recommend this course. This is really helpful. And of course, Flutter's beauty is really its community because we have a lot of communities. We have Flutteristas. Flutterista is a community for women and non-binary developers who are interested in Flutter. And we have Google developer experts, there are GDGs, there are Flutter meetups, and of course, open source contributors. And literally a lot of people doing a lot of things for Flutter outside of Google, and everyone, this is the beauty of Flutter. And this is all right now, my presentation. You can follow Flutter Twitter address for all the updates. And also I'm on Twitter. You can reach out to me if you have any questions. All right. That's it from me right now. I'm looking at the backstage, what they are telling me. There are no questions. Okay. Do we have time? Okay, yeah. So then, if you don't have any questions, I have a game for you if you want. Okay. So all what you need to do is go to Kahoot.it website and then enter this pin 603574. And then we will play a game. And this is just a fun game, but please join. You will have fun, okay? So I think I need to change my screen. So friends in backstage, if you can put this in the comments, I'll stop sharing my screen. I need to switch my screen. Okay? Good? All right, sounds good. Okay, there's a huge team in the backstage. You don't see them, you only see me, but again, we need to thank them for bringing this to us. All right, I'll stop. Yes, game pin, thank you. So I'll stop presenting and then I'll share my screen again. All right, okay. So if you can, okay, perfect. Woo! Oh, are we in the same game? Do we have literally 57 players? 58 players? Really? Wow! Oh my gosh, you're awesome. That's amazing. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so we will start in 3, 2, 1. Okay? Okay, I'll wait 2 more minutes. Nawal, I see Nawal. Hello. Maze. Okay. So this is a really fun game. There are a lot of unnecessary information in this quiz about Flutter. So this is going to be a quiz, and you will have to answer all the questions, and we will see who knows best about Flutter, okay? All right, shall we start? Yes, let's do that. Okay, all right, okay, so I will start now. Perfect. Okay, we have 12 questions. Ready? All right. Okay, when was Flutter started? When was Flutter started? 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015. And you have 9 seconds. All right, let's see. Who knows? Perfect. Okay, wow, 4 people knew about that. Okay, Flutter has started in 2014 as an internal project at Google. Then its name was different. But the first public commit to Flutter on GitHub has been done in 2015. So it became public on 2015, but the project itself started in 2014. So let's see who knew. I don't know why. Okay, so there's some. Okay, we're still. This is still the old game. Okay, sorry. I have to do the change. Can I start the game again? Sorry, I think we are still playing the old game, and then this is why. Okay, give me 1 second. This is all my fault. Okay, we have to change the game pin. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop this now. I'm sorry. Give me just 1 second. All right. All right. So everyone, you have to start the game again. I'm gonna give you another game pin, okay? I'm sorry, because otherwise we won't be able to see who the leader is. Give me 1 second. Okay, I share my screen. All right, can you see it now? Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. I'm sorry again. Let's all start again. This is the new game. This is Kahoot.it. Go to Kahoot.it and enter this pin, okay? All right, thank you. Yes, thanks. Flutter XP, hi. Okay, 12 players, 13, awesome. All right, 13 players. Shall we start? Ready? Okay, you all know the first answer, right? So we will have this first question again. 14 players, 15 players. All right, who else? 17 players, all right. Anyone else? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. The first question would be very surprise for you. All right, when was Flutter started? Let's go again. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Can you hear the music? Yes, no? All right, yes, 13 people, great job. Let's see who. Yay, Miss, all right, okay, next question. Which technology isn't used to build Flutter? Dart, Python, C++, Skia. All right, 9 answer, 11. Okay, let's see. I also told this about in my presentation. Let's see. All right, 12 people. Great job. Yes, Python is not used to build Flutter itself. Let's see the leaderboard. All right. Okay. Great job. 5 people. You're awesome. Next question. How many colors does the F in the Flutter logo have? 3, 2, 4, 5. Don't cheat. Don't Google, okay? Yes, 3 colors are there are 3 different blue in the Flutter logo. Great job, 8 people. Let's see who they are. Oh, Sultan. All right. Okay. Great. What was Flutter called before Flutter? Yeah. Dash, Sky, Fly, Dart. All right. Yes, Flutter is called Sky before Flutter. So in 2014, when they started the project, they named it Sky. And then when, of course, like it needs to go to public, of course, they need to check all the rights, Google like other names and then everything. And of course, Sky was used for other things and they were not able to use Sky. And what happened, okay, what was gonna be the name, right? And what happened is team, they just like looked at all the names Google owned, and then Flutter was one of them, and they just like picked Flutter, and now we have Flutter today. And great job, 9 people. Yay, Flutter XP, the person, and then Mace, of course, you are the leader, and Sultan, and the other people, you are great. Next question. What programming language is used to build Flutter apps? JavaScript, Kotlin, Dart, Java. All right, let's see. I'm so excited for this. Yes, 16 people know about that. You use Dart programming language. Let's see. Ooh, leaders. All right, great job. Next question. Which IDE can't be used to build Flutter apps? IntelliJ, Android Studio, Eclipse, Visual Studio. Let's see. All right, yes, you cannot use Eclipse right now to build Flutter applications. You can use IntelliJ, Android Studio, or Visual Studio. But someone in the community is actually making an Eclipse project. So you might be able to build Flutter apps in the future in the Eclipse. Right now it's not ready, but someone is working on that. So let's see who the leader is. Ooh, yes, awesome. All right, next question. What is Flutter and Dart's bluebird called? This bird, exactly, you see on the picture. Fly, dart, dash, hummingbird. Yay, 11 people know that. So good job. Yeah, her name is Dash. Dash was originally the mascot for Dart because Dart is an older language from Google. And then, but when Flutter started, Flutter was using Dart, and then a lot of people learned about Dash. Now Dash is so famous. Good job, Mace. All right. How many colors does Dash have? 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't Google, don't cheat. Yes, five colors. Dash has 5 colors. Let's see. Wow. All right. Next question. When should you use hot restart over hot reload? Let's see who knows more. Deep dive. You change the color of an icon with immediate build function. You don't want to return main. You modify a global variable outside of a class. You don't want to rebuild the whole app widget tree. Yes, when you modify a global variable outside of a class, you do hot restart over hot reload. I talked about hot reload in the presentation. All right, let's see that leaderboard change. Next question. What is the name of the latest stable Flutter version announced a few weeks ago? Flutter Ice Cream, Flutter 1.15, 1.16, 1.17. Yes, we announced Flutter 1.17 a few weeks ago. It's the last stable version. All right, look at that. Okay. At what event has the Flutter 1.0 version been announced? Google I/O, Flutter Interact, Flutter Live, Flutter 1.0. All right, yes, it was Flutter Live. It was not Google I/O. I know a lot of people thought it was Google I/O, but Flutter 1.0 version has been announced in Flutter Live. I think it was 2018. Let's see who the leadership. All right, great job. Last question. So what is the name of the digital event is Flutter holding in June 2020? We actually held this event last week. Google I/O, Flutter Interact, Flutter Day, Flutter I/O. All right, yes, Flutter Day. All right. Oh, good job, everyone. Happy Flutter Day. So let's see who are the winners. Oh, no, good job. Naomi. And yay! Awesome. Congratulations. And then thanks everyone for playing this game with me. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining the game with me. I hope you had fun. It was just a fun. It's nothing serious, but thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners. And all right. So if I have time, I think we have one question about how to be a GDE. Do we still have time? Yes. All right. So Google Developer Experts. Google Developer Experts are our amazing community members, and then they go to events, they talk about Flutter, they write documentations, articles, they create projects, samples, and everything. We have around 35 Flutter GDs all around the world, and they are some people who are like selected people. They can officially use Google Developer Expert title. And how you can be a Google Developer Expert, right? So there is a process for that. First of all, Google Developer Expert is a title or a recognition that we give to people because they do something. It's not because we give the title and they do something. It is because they are already doing things and we are just recognizing them with this Google Developer Expert's name. And what to do to be a GDE. So you should be active in the community. We have three main criteria. First of all, you have to know about Flutter. You have to create documentations, speeches, videos, example projects, contributions, answers in the Stack Overflow. So you have to do this Flutter. You have to prove that you know about Flutter. And then you have to be contributing Flutter in the community places with one of those activities. And then the second most important thing is you should be yeah, you should be really active in the community, and yeah, you should be really someone that people in the community knows about you, right? And then people likes about you, so you should have a good reputation in the community, because our Flutter GD program is a very welcoming and diverse group, and we would love to keep it like that. So this is why what you do in the community is very important for us. And then third criteria is that, of course, like some kind of deep dive knowledge. Of course, we all can talk about Flutter, but if you have just like one specific deep dive area that you focus on, that's the best. That's the key to be to be a Flutter GD. And there is a process for that. If you meet those criteria, if you think that you are already do that, you can reach out to me on Twitter, or you can reach out to a Googler or another Flutter GD. They have to refer you as GD. And then once they refer you, we have an interview system. You get an interview by a Flutter GD and then another Googler. And if everything goes well, you become a GD. Again, you don't have to be a GD to do great things in the community. And again, this is just a recognition for the things they do. So that's all from me. Please fill out the Flutter Day survey. And then thanks again for having me. I had really fun. I hope you had fun too. Please take care of yourself, okay?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا هنا إبراهيم، مبرمجة دارت وفلتر. اليوم إن شاء الله حنتعرف على خاصية جديدة أو استخدام جديد للفلتر، وهو استخدام عمل لوحة فنية باستخدام الكود، وهو ما يعرف باسم الفن التوليدي أو الجنريتيف آرت. بداية إن شاء الله تعالى حنتعرف أو ناخذ اللي هو هيستوري بسيط عن الفلتر. الفلاتر في البداية أنتجت من قبل جوجل، وكانت تسمى بسكاي. كانت تدعم فقط الأندرويد. في عام 2015 تم اللي هو الإعلان عنها في جلوبال في دارت ديفلوبر سوميت. المعلومة المهمة اللي راح نتعلمها اليوم إن شاء الله إن فلاتر هي ما هي لغة، هي عبارة عن يوزر انترفيس، يعني تستخدم لتصميم واجهات المستخدم. اللغة المستعملة فيها هي لغة اللي هي مين؟ الدارت. بالنسبة للدارت طبعا هناخد بريفلي اللي هو معلومات بسيطة جدا عنها ونتكلم عنها. بالنسبة للدارت هي عبارة عن لغة تستخدم اللي هي متعددة الاستخدامات، بتستعمل لغة الأوبجكت أورينتد بروجرامينج، وطبعا تم تطويرها من قبل جوجل، وتم استخدامها في بناء إطار عمل الفلاتر. هذه بالنسبة للدارت. بالنسبة للفلاتر، الفلاتر هي عبارة عن إطار عمل طبعا يسمح للمبرمجين بكتابة كود يمكن تشغيله على منصتين في وقت واحد. بمعنى إن أنا أكتب سورس كود واحد أو أكتب كود واحد وهيشتغل على منصتين عندي اللي هي الأندرويد والآي أو إس. وأكثر ما يميز الفلاتر إن الفلاتر عندها مجموعة الويدجت الخاصة بها. لما نيجي نتكلم دائما عن الفلاتر نتكلم عن الويدجت. الويدجت هي عبارة عن وحدة بناء تطبيق الفلاتر، بالضبط اللي هي كل شيء في الفلاتر هو عبارة عن ويدجت. كل شيء موجود ينبني الوحدة البنائية الأساسية للفلاتر هي الويدجت. وطبعا الويدجت هذه دام قلنا إنه الويدجت هي everything، هتعتبر جزء من وصف اللي هو مين؟ واجهة المستخدم. بالنسبة لترتيب الويدجت عندك بتترتب بشكل هرمي. إيش معنى الشكل الهرمي أو كيف أسوي هذا الشكل الهرمي؟ في البداية لما أجي أنشئ ويدجت على الشاشة عندي زي ما هو موضح عندكم على الشاشة، عندي كونتينر ويدجت، هي عبارة عن حاوية لكل ويدجت بداخلها. بالتالي أنا ممكن أنشئ كونتينر اللي هو يحتوي على جميع الويدجت بداخله. بمعنى أني أنا أنشئ كونتينر وأحط بداخله مجموعة من الويدجت طبعا مرتبة بشكل هرمي. الويدجت هذه الكونتينر حيكون بداخلها رو، ممكن هذا الرو طبعا ياخذ معاه صورة أو تكست أو اللي هو أو ممكن ياخذ معه عمود. هذا بالنسبة لمعنى كلمة هرمي، معناته إني أرتب الشاشة عندي كويدجت، أقسمها لقطع من الويدجت هذه متداخلة مع بعضها وتنبني بداخلها ويدجت ثانية. في عندي وبعض الويدجت اللي هي إيش تاخذ أكثر من children، بمعنى إنه ممكن أنا أبني بداخلها ويدجت ثانية، زي حكاية اللي هو مين الصف. عندك الصف لما تنشئ ويدجت صف ممكن بتنشئ بداخله أشياء أخرى، مثلا عمود، بداخل العمود ده بتنشئي اللي هو نص أو صورة طبعا تظهر عندك على الشاشة. وفي طبعا بعض الويدجت لها استخدامات بسيطة وما تاخذ children أو ما تاخذ بداخلها ويدجت ثانية، عندك زي مين text widget. بالنسبة لليوم اللي هنتكلم عنه في استخدام الفلتر اللي هي custom paint widget. الويدجت طبعا عندنا متعددة ومتنوعة في الفلتر، وتعطينا إمكانيات لبناء UI أو صفحات مستخدم متعددة، أو صفحات user interfaces واجهات مستخدم متعددة ومشكلة. طيب لنفترض إحنا أنا حابة عن نفسي أنتج شيء مخصص لي، أرسم شيء على شاشة الجوال خاصة بي أنا، كشكل أو كستايل أو كديزاين لي. عندك كاستوم بينت ويدجت هي اللي بتوفر هذه الخاصية لنا. الخاصية هذه اسمها الخاصية كاستوم بينت، هي اللي بتسمح لي أو تعطيني المجال إني أرسم على الشاشة أشكال متعددة. طيب، كمثال للكاستوم بينت، أنا حابة أوريكم مثال للكاستوم بينت وكيف أعمل لها implementation في الفلاتر. بالنسبة للكاستوم بينت عندي أنا حاليا مفكرة أرسم على الشاشة خط أو مثلا شكل لاين ممتد من أول الشاشة لآخر الشاشة. طبعا هعمل كلاس جديد اسمه شيب بينتر، هيكون من نوع كاستوم بينتر. الكاستوم بينتر كلاس ده هياخد عندك 2 فانكشن. الفانكشن الأولى اسمها بينت، والفانكشن الثانية اسمها should be paint. فانكشن البينت هذه أنا طبعا هشتغل فيها، هي تعتبر المكان أو اللوحة الأساسية اللي أنا هرسم فيها الشكل اللي أنا أبغاه أو الخط اللي أنا أبغاه. بالنسبة لبينت بتاخد 2 بارامترز. البارامترز الأولى اللي هي كانفاس، الكانفاس المكان اللي أنت بترسمي عليه والسايز لهذا الكانفاس. بعد كده أنا عرفت بداخل هذه الفانكشن variable اسمه brush. البرش هذه يا بنات أو البرش عموما لما أجي أرسم أي رسمة أنا أحتاج لتولز. أول شيء اللوحة اللي هي الكانفاس، ثاني شيء عندي اللي هي الفرشة اللي هترسم لي الشكل اللي أنا هرسم. طيب، عندي عرفت بعد كده اللي هي مين؟ البرش. البرش دي من نوع بينت، أعطيتها خصائص للشكل أو خصائص الشكل اللي هيظهر معايا على الشاشة. اديتها كلر اللي هو لون، أعطيتها لون واللي هو أخضر. بعد كده أعطيتها ويت، بمعنى إنه أنا هعطيها حجم لهذا الخط. طب أنا لما أجي أرسم خط ويظهر معايا على الشاشة، الشيء الطبيعي إني لازم أحدد من فين يبدأ ومن فين ينتهي. أول شيء عملت starting point، هيبدأ من يسار الشاشة، يوصل من عرض الشاشة من أقصى اليسار وحيوصل للمنتصف في الطول. هذا الجزء الأول، هيبدأ الخط ينرسم من أول اللي هو starting point. بعد كده هعطيله end point فين يقفل اللي هو إيش الخط عندي. هروح لأقصى يمين الشاشة آخر الشاشة، وبعد كده اللي هو من منتصف الطول. طب أنا حددت كل الخصائص لهذا الخط، من اللون، من الحجم، من الطول. بقي عندي أعطيه أمر اللي هو إيش الرسم. فطبعا هعطيه أمر canvas دوت درو لاين، وهعطيه في البارامترز من فين يبدأ هذا الخط ومن فين ينتهي وكيف اللي هو مين اللي حيرسمه لي. بذلك أنا رسمت عندي اللي هو مين الخط الموجود أمامكم على الشاشة. بعد كده should repaint method هي بتعمل اللي هي وظيفتها إنه في حالة الريبيلد لهذا الابلكيشن هل يتغير هذا الشكل أو يفضل زي ما هو. طيب، عشان نشوف مثال أو نطبق مثال أو نعتبر إنه عشان نشوف الشكل الآن هنتعرف على الجنريتيف آرت. بالنسبة للجنريتيف آرت هو عبارة عن استخدام الكود في إنتاج، هو استخدام الكود في إنتاج الجنريتيف آرت هو استخدام الكود لاستخراج عمل فني واستخراج العشوائي واستخدام العشوائية في أجزاء منه، زي مثلا عشوائية أماكن ظهور الأشكال على الشاشة وعشوائية اللون والحجم. احنا شايفين الآن عندنا في الصورتين الموجودة الفنان أو الشخص الكودر عمل شكل معين واستخدم فيه بعض العشوائيات في ظهوره على الشاشة وفي الألوان اللي بتظهر عليه. هذا مفهوم الجنريتيف آرت اللي هو استخدام الكود لإخراج عمل فني واستخدام العشوائية في أجزاء منه. زي ما أنتم شايفين أمامكم على الصور أو الأمثلة الموجودة أمامكم في الصور. طيب بالنسبة للجنريتيف آرت، الجنريتيف آرت طبعا متعلق، توجد بعض الإشاعات المتعلقة به إنه أول شيء بالنسبة للآرت إنه الفنان يتحكم تماما بشكل الكود، بالأشكال اللي ينتجها الكود البرمجي. يعني أنا كمبرمجة أقدر أتحكم تماما بالأشكال اللي تظهر معايا. هذه المعلومة المغلوطة الأولى. المعلومة المغلوطة الثانية إنه الفنان ما يقدر يتحكم نهائيا في الكود، والكمبيوتر هو اللي يولد الأشكال بشكل أو بصورة عشوائية. طبعا المعلومتين خاطئة. المعلومة الصحيحة أن الفنان المبدع هو اللي يوظف العشوائية في بعض أجزاء عمله. طيب كيف أنا أثبت لكم ذا الكلام، أو كيف أوريكم ذا الكلام عشان يوصل معاكم أحسن وأسرع؟ طبعا أنا عندي هنا مثال عملته موجود عندي. طيب في المثال هذا أنا قمت برسم باث. الباث هذا عبارة عن اللي هو شكل كيرف، عملته بشكل كيرف، رسمته من نقطة معينة لنقطة معينة أخرى. طبعا الشكل الظاهر أمامكم ورود متكاملة، لكن هي في الحقيقة عبارة عن بتلة فقط. أنا رسمت الباث هذا عن طريق الكود المكتوب أمامكم. رسمته، بدأت في نقطة معينة، عملت الكيرف من البداية بحجم كيرف أكبر، بعدين نزلت لتحت وضاق الكيرف عندي، وبعدين كملت الشكل الثاني عليه. يعني هي عبارة عن كيرفة بسيطة أنا رسمتها. بعد كده أعطيتها خصائص. الخصائص الموجودة عندكم هنا اللي هي color، استخدمت ألوان عشوائية مع شفافية بسيطة، وأعطيت اللي هو الشكل width يعني حجم معين 10. وطبعا عملت لها فلتر علشان الريزولوشن يكون فيها ايش واضح. بعد كده عملت اللي هو ايش الشيدر. الشيدر وظيفته بانه يعطيني ظلال على هذا اللون اللي انتم شايفينه. الوان الورود اللي انتم شايفينها الان هي من الشيدر، اعطتني هذا اللون. لو تلاحظوا ان اللون مدرج، يعني ما يثبت على لون واحد، اعطيته انا من خلال اللي هو اللينير جرادينت، اعطيته لون الوان عشوائيه تظهر على الرسم. بعد كده طبعا انا رسمت الشكل الواحد ده وعملت له روتيت علشان يكون شكل الورده كامل. من خلال الروتيت هنا عملت له روتيت 75 درجه عشان تتكرر البتله وتكمل شكل الورده بالتمام والكمال. بعد كده التكرار اللي انتم شايفينه للورود طبعا دخلتها اللي هو في رسمه، عملت درو باث واعطيته الباث والبين، اعطيته الشكل واعطيته اللون، فكرر معايا هذا الشيء. بالنسبه لترتيبها للشاشه، الترتيب حصل عندي هنا عن طريق اللي هو ويدجت اسمها ستاك. الستاك ويدجت طبعا حطيته، عملت البوزيشن، حطيت الستاك في الليست واعطيتها الراندومنس في المكان، وكذلك عملتها من التوب، ولذلك ظهر عندكم هذا الشكل. بالنسبة طبعا عندكم هشغل الكود الآن. وبالنسبة لعدد الورود أنا أعطيته 30 وردة هنا بحيث إنها تتكرر عندي على الشاشة. أنتم ملاحظين هنا إنه اللون الألوان متعددة للشكل ده. في كل مرة أعمل ريبيلد للبرنامج أو للشكل الموجود أمامي تظهر أشكال أو ترتيب مختلف وعشوائي، وتظهر ألوان مختلفة وعشوائية للشكل. حيعمل بس الآن بيلد وهيظهر معايا الشكل على السيميوليتر. لاحظوا هنا اتغير الشكل معايا، لأنه أنا دخلت أعطيتها عشوائية في الألوان وأعطيتها عشوائية في الشكل، في ترتيبها، أو بمعنى أصح في ترتيبها على الشاشة. في كل مرة أعمل ريبن تشتغل العشوائية دي، بتطلع لي مجموعة ألوان بترتيب مختلف على الشاشة عندكم. طيب بعد كده، هذا بالنسبة للعمل اللي أنا عملته. لاحظوا الصور هنا عندكم، طبعا اختلفت الألوان نتيجة توظيف العشوائية. أنا قمت بتوظيف العشوائية في هذه الصورة، عشوائية اللون وعشوائية الترتيب على الشاشة. لاحظوا في كل مرة بتختلف الأشكال والألوان فيها. في كل مرة بعمل ريبيلد بتظهر لي اللي هو ترتيب مختلف وفي أماكن مختلفة من الشاشة وألوان مختلفة. طيب بالنسبة للارتست الموجودين، حقيقة استعملوا الفلتر، وهذا استعملوا الفلتر في أعمالهم. منهم اللي هو روبرت فيريكر. روبرت فيريكر يعتبر أول من استخدم الدارت والفلتر في إنجاز اللي هو الجنريتيف آرت. طبعا هذه من أمثلة عن أعماله اللي قدمها من خلال الفلتر. طبعا بالنسبة للفلتر ممكن كمان تضيف الأنيميشن عليها بحيث أنها تصبح أعمال فنية متحركة. طبعا هذه كلها أعمال لروبرت فليكر اللي هو جنريتيف ارتست، عملها بالفلتر. وطبعا في غيره زي إيريك، وطبعا رؤوف رحيش له تجربة في الجنريتيف ارت. طبعا بالنسبة لهذا العمل الظاهر أمامكم، طبعا هنا الفنان وظف فيها اللي هي مين السيركلز، قام بعمل سيركلز وأعطاها عشوائية ظهرت معه على الشاشة، فبالتالي أصبحت عنده وول بيبر، وفي كل مرة يعيد تشغيل الكود بتظهر العشوائية على الشاشة عنده. طبعا موضوع الكاستم بينت والجنريتيف ارت طويل وكبير، وانا حابه ان شاء الله اتكلم عنه في سيشنات قادمه واوسع لكم الموضوع اكثر ونفهم اكثر فيه. لكن كخاصيه موجوده او استخدام للفلتر موجوده، فهي طبعا موجوده وبكثافه، لانه زي ما احنا عارفين انه الفلتر عباره عن يو ايز قويه جدا وبتتحكم بكل بيكسلز في الشاشه، فبالتالي انا عندي امكانيه انتاج عمل فني بكل سهوله من خلال استخدام الجنريتيف ارت فيها. هذه بالنسبه لاعمال المنتشره بفلتر. وبكذا نكون قدمنا لكم توك خفيفه، ان شاء الله تكون خفيفه عليكم وسهله وبسيطه، وان شاء الله تجذبكم، لانها نقدم سيشنات ان شاء الله عن كاستم بينت وعن كل ما يتعلق بها. بالنسبة للأسئلة، في عندكم أسئلة؟ Is this a widget? Yes, it is a widget. أيوة، هي عبارة عن widget اسمها custom paint، بتعمل درو على الشاشة لكذا شكل. ممكن ترسمي بيها lines، ممكن ترسمي بيها passage، ممكن ترسمي بيها rectangle، ممكن ترسمي بيها circle. بالنسبة لتعليم الجنريتيف ارت، ان شاء الله حتكون في سيشنات، حننشئ سيشنات مخصصة لهذا الشيء، فيها الكودينج from zero to the end، اللين ما ننتج عمل فني. في أي أسئلة ثانية؟ بالنسبة للسؤال اللي هو where to start learning generative art. where to start, you have to start first. you have to start على الكل إنه يبدأ أول شيء إنه يدرس الكوستم بينت. الكوستم بينت يعرف مميزاتها وخصائصها وكيف وظائفها أو إيش بتأدي. and sure you have to know about the math too. لازم تعرفوا عن الماث، لازم يكون عندكم خلفية عن الماث. هي عموما الكاستم بينت إن شاء الله حناخدها بشكل موسع، وإن شاء الله حتكون في سيشن كاملة كيف ننتج لوحة فنية بالفلاتر. في أي أسئلة ثانية؟ طبعا التوك هذه حتكون كانت سريعة وبسيطة فقط لأني أوريكم إحدى الاستخدامات المفيدة للفلاتر في إنتاج عمل فني أو لوحة. بإمكانكم تنتجوا فعليا هذا الشيء عن طريق استخدام الكاستم بينت. إذا في عندكم أي أسئلة طبعا أنا راح أتشرف بأسئلتكم وأجاوب عنها من خلال حساباتي في تويتر والإيميل الخاص بي. في أي أسئلة؟ هل بيكون في شهادات؟ نعم فيها شهادات. أتمنى إن شاء الله أن أنا أعطيتكم بداية موفقة وجميلة عن الفلاتر في الجنريتيف آرت. في أي أسئلة ثانية؟ شكرا لكم جميعا، وأتمنى أني أعطيتكم معلومات مفيدة عن الفلاتر، وإن شاء الله بإذن الله راح أعطيكم سيشنات خاصة بهذا الموضوع. تابعونا في وومن تك ميكر، إن شاء الله حتكون في شهادة حتكون عفوا في سيشنات أكثر من كذا. شكرا لكم.